Hi, I'm Nihal Kaur, the Energy for Success mentor. I help heart-centered, high-achieving women overcome burnout, brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, so that they can make their dreams come true without sacrificing their health. And I've been doing that for years in my award-winning medical practice. I am here to talk to you today about how intense life gets in urgent situations. Now, I think a lot of people out there are feeling intensity right now. I imagine you might be. I certainly am. Things are intense politically. Things are intense in families. Things are intense in schools. Things are intense all over. And what I notice is that when things are intense, that's when our self-care goes out the window. The tricky thing is, though, that when things are intense, that's the most important time to have really impeccable self-care, because that's when you really need that extra support to make it through and to shine and make that difference like you want to. I see people skipping breakfast and then they're exhausted all day long. I see people not getting the exercise or the downtime they need, just relaxation time, and their bodies start to not work as well. Things get stiff, the shoulder gets frozen, that kind of stuff. I see women who are completely skipping meals. I see women who are not getting the sleep that they need. That's where I usually break down, as I'm like, I'll just stay up all night and make everything work. And then in the morning, I'm not functioning very well without much sleep. So check in with yourself. What is your area of self-care that you tend to neglect, especially when things get intense, especially in urgent situations? Maybe it's nutrition, maybe it's exercise, maybe it's giving yourself enough sleep. Maybe it's simple hygiene like brushing your teeth and flossing your teeth. You don't want the dentist calling. Maybe it is eating too much junk food. There's a lot of things it could be. Take a moment, write it down. Where do you skimp on self-care when it gets really intense? Just take a moment, write it down. Okay, good. Now, I know that you deep down inside yourself know that when you skimp on self-care, you're literally sabotaging your ability to make a difference, to make the best difference you can. Now, you are a high achiever. You're a heart-centered high achiever. You want to make a difference. You want to make a difference with your family. You want to really show up for your daughter. You want to really show up for your mom if she's in the hospital. You want to be there. You want to make the deadline come together at work. You want to just make sure that project sails and soars and makes a difference for lots of clients. You want to make sure that awesome stuff happens. For that to occur, you must be investing in your own self-care. You must reinvest in your own restfulness, in your nutrition, in the just great functions of your body. You need your body to work for you. And if you're not giving yourself that time, if you're sabotaging your self-care right when you need it most, you're not going to shine as brightly. And it'll be so frustrating to know that your best is a little bit better, but not right now, because right now you're too busy being emotionally and physically exhausted because you didn't give yourself the support you needed. So I invite you to take a look at that thing you wrote down and build that thing, whatever will be the healing antidote for it, into your schedule over the next week, and let's say all through the holidays. And just give yourself lots and lots of spaciousness around actually making sure you give yourself that. If it's breakfast, make sure you set a crock pot the night before with some oatmeal or something. Get something going, get a system going. If it's exercise, call up a buddy, say, hey, I really need to move my body this week and I'm super out of shape and I'm embarrassed. Who can you meet up with me on Tuesday and Friday? Like, get out there and make that difference for yourself. I know that you can do this. And when you take that action, when you give yourself that extra bit of self-care and those emergencies rise up, those urgent situations, and you are totally rested and totally nourished, you've got all your vitamins, you've got all your water on board, you're like hydrated and ready to go, that's when you really get to be a superhero for your family and for your community. That's when you can feel totally delighted and ecstatic that you can show up and make that difference and rock the day and see that project through to its deadline. Make sure the family is feeling totally supported. That's when you get to be a rock star, when you really invest in your self-care. I'll leave you with that. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.